If you want an 850 credit score, let's start with the basics. You need structure, patience, and discipline. An 850 credit score is built by consistency over time. Today, we're going to walk you through the exact framework to building a perfect credit score. First, let's understand what a perfect credit score really means. A perfect credit score is built by 5 core components. First, payment history, 35%. Second, credit utilization is 30%. Third, length of credit history is 15%. Your credit mix is 10%, and new credit inquiries is also 10%. We're going to discuss each one. First, let's go over step 1, which is protect your payment history at all costs. Your payment history is your foundation. At one 30-day late payment can drop your score 60 to 100 points depending on where you start. It stays on your report for 7 years. Always remember to turn on automatic payments for at least the minimum. Pay manually before the due date. You want to pay at the statement closing date, so you carry a balance of around 3% is really all you should really carry. Pay everything off, so when the credit card company takes a snapshot of your credit, that you're just carrying a 3% balance at the most. You want to maximize your the points every month that you can get. So it's basically doing everything correct consistently over time. And so this brings us to step 2, which is master credit utilization. Utilization is very important. If your card carries $1,000 and reports 500, that's a 50% utilization. The goal is to stay under 10%, and if you can get it down to 3% like we were just talking about, you can maximize your credit score. Your balance is reported when the statement closes, not when the payment is due. So you have to remember, that's something to always keep in mind. That means if you want your report to show $50 on a $1,000 limit, you need to pay it down before the statement date. It just really requires awareness. Next, let's talk about letting time work for you. Length of credit history is 15% of your score. This is something you can't rush. Always remember to keep your oldest accounts open. Avoid closing long-standing cards. Use of old accounts, you want to use them lightly and keep them active. The longer your accounts stay open, the more stable you appear. Credit scoring rewards longevity. Next, step 4, be patient over time. You want to be strategic with your new applications. Every hard inquiry lowers your score temporarily. 1 to 2 inquiries is normal. Excessive inquiries is never a good thing. So here's a quick approach that you can take. Apply only when it makes strategic sense. Space applications at least 3 to 6 months apart. Don't apply for credit out of just because. You always want to have everything pre-planned, everything deliberate, and so that way you can get the you can build the best profile possible. Step 5, build depth, not just one card. You want to focus on multiple revolving credit cards. Installment history is very important. An auto loan, a mortgage, or student loans. Long account age is also important, as well as a high total available credit. 0 delinquencies, very important. All these things right here is part of a perfect credit score. A mortgage with perfect history, and auto loan paid as agreed, and credit cards managed at low utilization helps build a great credit profile over time. You always want to be diversified. You need installment loans, as well as credit cards pulling from each credit bureau. You need Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Step 6, monitor your reports for free. As we just mentioned, the 3 credit bureaus, you can get your free reports at annualcreditreport.com. Always remember to review them, because you want to make sure that you don't have any incorrect late payments, duplicate accounts, fraudulent inquiries, or wrong balances. If something is inaccurate, dispute it. Your credit score is a reflection of reported data. Accuracy matters. Step 7, we're going to talk about some common mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1, closing old cards. This shortens your average age and reduces available credit. Mistake 2, carrying high balances. You do not need to carry interest to build credit. Pay it off. Mistake 3, missing one payment because it's just 30 days. One mistake can undo years of progress. Mistake 4, applying for everything. Credit should be intentional. Once you cross into the upper 700s, you already qualify for the best tiers with most lenders. So always remember, you want to be selective when you choose the right credit cards. You just make sure that you already have a planned approach, for the big picture. You want to look at what you want. Say, let's take a quick 5 to 10 year horizon real quick. Year 1 and 2, establish clean payment history, keep utilization low, avoid unnecessary inquiries. Year 3 to 5, you're letting accounts age, increase total credit limits responsibly, and maintain flawless payment record. And we take a quick look at years 5 and beyond. You want to focus on depth of history. Average age will improve, and your stability will strengthen. This basically just takes time. Be consistent and predictable. Now let's take a quick look at a few other things to remember. The goals with a perfect credit score are lower borrowing costs, stronger approval odds, and control over your capital. Always remember, credit is leverage. A quick, simple action plan starting today. Number 1, turn on auto pay. Number 2, pay balances down below 10%. Step 3, stop applying for random credit. Step 4, keep old accounts open. Step 5, Check your reports quarterly. Just remember, consistency wins. Also remember that if you have a 850 credit score, it's important to remember lenders are asking one question: can we trust this person? So really, it's if you're wanting a perfect score, you're just wanting, basically, you just want to continue to focus on long history, low balances, no missed payments, controlled credit behavior, so you can maximize your rewards. Your credit is your reputation. So if you've got a perfect score, that's, congratulations. If you're working on it, these are the keys that you have to have to, over time, everything takes care of itself if you're just consistent and doing the right thing, making the right decisions. Appreciate everyone watching this video this week. So please hit the like and follow, and if you have any comments or questions, feel free to ask in the comment section below. We'll be more than happy to answer. Have an amazing week.